All right, you guys, so let's get right to it. A lot of people have been asking questions surrounding Boosie and the reason why they hadn't seen him over on DJ Vlad's, channel. Boosie does a lot of interviews with Vlad, and he hadn't been on there in a while. A lot of people was asking questions like, why Boosie ain't been on there in a while? A lot of people have been trying to spread different rumors around and stuff like that. Some people were saying that Vlad, he now had ran with 6ix9ine because 6ix9ine was doing numbers. But, Boosie had did big numbers over there too. But then, in one of the interviews, 6ix9ine brought up, oh, who did bigger numbers? Me or Boosie? I did the biggest numbers or whatever like that. Yo, give me a full time. And Vlad was like, yeah, I'm going to get you full time, this, that, and the third. And the word was that, Vlad apparently was paying 6ix9ine more money. People was talking about this online. But Boosie has done excellent numbers on Vlad TV. Boosie has, constantly brought in Vlad major numbers. You know what I mean? This is undeniable. He was Vlad's go-to. And then 6ix9ine pops up and, I don't know, but Boosie, he came out and spoke on this. And a lot of people was asking questions. And he came out and basically spoke on the reason why people haven't seen him on Vlad recently, because, a lot of people have been talking, you know what I'm saying? And, Boosie basically say, hey, and I'm going to let y'all hear what he said. He said, hey, man, if that dude don't got that cheese, if he said he need 40 racks. If he ain't got that 40, he ain't doing no interviews. He said he got to get paid for his interviews. I understand that, you know what I'm saying? When you doing them type of numbers, you know what I mean? And a guy like Vlad, who, is known for paying, you know what I mean? Hey, man, you got to do what you got to do. Because if Vlad isn't the type of personality, people got to understand this too. Let me explain this. Vlad's not the personality that could build a channel and people going to listen to what he got to say by himself. He have to have guests. You feel what I'm saying? If he don't have guests, he ain't doing no numbers. What do you mean, Ticket? I mean, if Vlad didn't have all these celebrity guests and all these people he was interviewing, he not doing nowhere near the numbers that he do. You know what I'm saying? He would have never made it to this point, never came up like that, because he's not interesting on his own merit. You know what I'm saying? People don't want to hear what he got to say. You know what I mean? And so, y'all know what that is. Right? Y'all know what it is. Right? So, let's get into it. Let's hear what he had to say.
I'm not worried about that's his job. If he want, that's Vlad's job. That ain't got nothing to do with me, bro. That ain't why you ain't just seen me on the Vlad TV. That's not it. I just haven't been paid. When it's time for me to get paid, when anybody, it's not just Vlad, anybody who want me on their podcast, I'm ready. Nigga, I'm so ready. I'm so ready to talk about this shit that's going on. I'm ready. I've been ready since November. I'm ready. But it's not free. I gotta feed my family. I gotta feed my family, because my opinion is a real Let me see what y'all talking about on here. Show right, Lego my fan. Did Bow Wow send the contract? Nah, not yet. I won't get on that mother. Boy, I'ma set that up. Damn straight. He paid 6ix9ine $100K. I ain't know what he paid 6ix9ine. He did. All I want is 40, bro. Like, I ain't on no $100K shit. Give me 40. I'm worth that, right? Am I worth that? 40?
Trending in metal crafts. Alibaba.
Now, let me put this out here for y'all. Vlad did this to himself, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. Because he runs around talking personal business with people. Remember, this is what he talks about everybody's business as far as the money. He talks about this stuff a lot. He talked about the private negotiations with Marlon Wayans, all that stuff. Telling people how much he paying certain people so these motherfuckers want to get their bread. And Boosie said, man, I'm working 40, ain't I? I mean, if you look at all the numbers that Boosie have did over there, you know what I'm saying? You got to pay the man, bro. You paid 6ix9ine. I know 6ix9ine did huge numbers. So, yeah, you paid him 100 rap. But Boosie ain't even on that. He said, yo, he ain't even say give me half of that. He said, yo, just give me 40%. Give me the 40 racks. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if it's Vlad don't want to give him the 40 racks. You know? It all depends on how them numbers go. If Vlad numbers be up where he like them, you know what I'm saying? He might try to hold off as long as he can until something pop off where he gotta, like he feel like, oh, ain't no way around Boosie. See what I'm saying? Right now, he gonna be dried up a little while because 6ix9ine, he locked up right now, if I'm not mistaken. So that's gonna dry him up a little bit. You know what I mean? That's gonna dry him up a little bit. You feel me? So, yeah, most definitely, I'm on that right now. I truly feel like that's the situation right now, man. So I don't think, and like he said that ain't for him, that's for everybody. You gotta get paid. So, you know, Vlad, when them numbers start looking shaky, he gonna double back ASAP. Watch. As soon as them numbers start looking flaky, and he need to get, you know what I'm saying? And he need to know a guaranteed guy that can get him. And see, I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna be a close to perfect time because he can ask him about the whole T.I. and 50 situation. See what I'm saying? And that'll set off a whole, see, them type of numbers that Boosie could do with him on that, that's going to be, you see, Vlad, he might have Boosie on the line right now for that. Now that I said that. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So with a lot of this stuff that's going on, you know, it seems like it make business sense. You know what I'm saying? That's what it seems like to have Boosie on now. Especially with this situation that's going on, like I said, with Tip and with 50. You know, a lot of people gonna want to hear what Boosie gotta say. He ain't lying about that. He damn sure ain't lying about that. You know? So, and that interview will do numbers, but here's the thing. Vlad, a guy like him, he normally strike when the iron's hot. So, I wouldn't be surprised if he do hit Boosie up for that interview ASAP. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure y'all click those links below. Subscribe to the podcast show. You can donate support to the channel, Cash App, PayPal, or buy that weight loss formula. All the links are below. Peace.